first half.
When I think period, I think of like hockey.
And out there again for Guns and Friends is Carl. Going against Grim Carey for Assassins.
Demolition Man living up to their name. Pushing out the jammers.
I have played against Demolition Man several times, and they are very tough to get past.
Demolition Man pushing out 128 Carl. Carl looking for a way around Demolition Man and Titan Young. 111 Grim Carey working on pushing through.
Yeah, Grim Carey exploding into the pack there, creating offense of their own, but then they got recycled.
Grim Carey picking up 4 more points. Demolition Man recycling Moto Mami, who has picked up the Star Pass.
And Motomami stuck in the back of the pack. Grim Carey trying to get past, looks like Carl.
Moto Mami passing Demolition Man, and that gem is called.
And online we got Ragnar Roxy and Katie Postma. And Postma picking up lead jammer for Guns and Friends. Postma coming into the pack, calling her off quick. Picking up 1 point.
Lemony Stitches donning the star for Wheel Assassins.
We got Belly Flop out there for Guns and Friends.
It's a match we've seen before.
And Stitches on the outside unseen, picking up lead jammer.
Belly Flop finding an opening on the inside. Wheel Assassins losing their pivot to the penalty box. And we are now in intermission.
That's right, we are
Go ahead.
we are now at halftime. Yeah, during intermission, please keep in mind that our bathroom space is limited. Please give priority to skaters and officials.
Yeah, sorry if I cut you off. I'm just trying to figure out where you're at. Okay. What's that? No, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
All right, we've got 2 minutes until we start our second half of our derby. First bout this afternoon between Guns and Friends and 8 Wheel Assassins. There's still a little time to visit the merch shop at the back of the arena, as well as Santiam Brewery. Santiam Brewery for our patrons aged 21 years and older. Check out Santiam Brewery at the back of the arena. Beer and cider made right here in Salem, Oregon.
If I turn down no, not that one. Whatever one those two wires were connected into. Oh, okay. Just a little bit, yeah.
20 seconds until we start our second half.
We're not in a huge hurry, but yeah. Because they were like, we're good. I was like, I'm so tempted to get a cider or something, and I'm like, no.
This is game 2.
Okay. I won't be here, so. Are you announcing the second one too? Okay. I don't know who is announcing with you.
I think I'm alone.
What's that?
I think I'm solo.
Oh, okay.
I might try and recruit somebody.
Okay. Yeah, what I do is for announcing is I'll like pop, 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 and then pause, and then like pop, 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 and then pause, and then the action happens like so quick. That's just what I do. But
I just call what I see.
yeah, that too, yeah.
Nothing for the Assassins. We got Ragnar Roxy. With Veronica Dodge out there for Guns and Friends. Roxy picking up a track cut penalty. Guns and Friends on a power jam. And Dodge picking up lead jammer. Dodge with an apex jump. Picking up 4 points.
Our penalty box is a little crowded.
Yes, there's a party in the penalty box. Dodge missing that white blocker. Gets around, picking up 4 points. Dodge on the outside again, picking up 4 more points.
And we've got all skaters back on the track with 110 Dixon Normus completing their time in the penalty box. That gave Guns and Friends a bit of a power jam, picking up 12 points, while 8 Wheel Assassins sat 3 blockers in the penalty box. All blockers are back on the track. Moto Mami trying to break up the blocker wall of 8 Wheel Assassins.
Motomami trying to get Dodge out of the pack, who's stuck behind the white wall. Veronica Dodge calling it off. 16-point jam for Guns and Friends. Just a 112 8 Wheel Assassins, 75 Guns and Friends.
We got 128 Carl jamming for Guns and Friends and 33 Lemony Stitches. Lemony Stitches zigzagging through the center out as Lee Jammer as they move around Guns and Friends. And it looks like we have a star pass to number 139, Katie Postma. That jam called after Lemony picks up 3 points and Postma picking up 1.
Now for the Assassins, we got Grim Carey going against Ashtastic for Guns and Friends. Ash hit to the outside, recycled. Grim Carey trying to get past, look like Charlie Chang. Grim picking up lead jammer for the Assassins. Grim Carey makes it out, picking up 4 points. Nice bridging by our blockers to keep both the jammers engaged. We like bridges here in Oregon, don't we?
You know, sometimes the announcers don't say anything because we can't influence what's going out on the track. And we don't want to accidentally communicate what's going on.
Yes, because then we will be in the penalty box.
All right, there's a star pass to number 811 Walt Hitman. And 111 Grim Carey calls that jam. 8 Wheel Assassins are going to start with 2 in the box. Number 17, Belly Flop, jamming for Guns and Friends. Number 115, Ragnar Roxy, out for 8 Wheel Assassins. Number 25, Titan Young, giving some pushback to Belly Flop.
Belly Flop picking up lead jammer.
Doesn't matter, Belly Flop out as lead jammer. Belly Flop finding an opening pass, number 978 Thistle.
Belly Flop with the tiptoe on the inside, recycled.
Belly Flop checking those knee pads. Back up again.
Belly Flop being taken on by Guy Sir, but gets out, picks out 4 points for Guns and Friends. 8-point jams so far.
Knee pads are working, so is standing back up.
Belly Flop on apex jumps, gets hit to the inside, recycled by Guy Sir.
Hip check with Thistle and bounce off of Guy Sir.
Belly Flop hit to the inside, stays in, picks up 4 points for Guns and Friends. 12-point jam so far for GNR.
115 Ragnar Roxy looking for an opening. Guns and Friends defense. Blockers putting up a good front. Roxy unable to get around Khan or number 36 Destroy, holding that tripod together.
Belly flop hit down, calls it off. 16-point jam for Guns and Friends.
Guns and Friends closing that gap. And we've got a team timeout, official timeout. Official review.
So Wheel Assassins calling an official review. With that official review, did you know you can also skate right here at the Madhouse? Join Traveling Wheels on Friday nights for their open skate events from 7:30 to 10. Check out travelingwheels.com for more information, and be sure to ask for their birthday packages. Yes, you too can have your birthday party right here in one of our locker rooms.
That'd be great.
But they do clean them out. So
Yeah, clean birthday party is always a fun thing to have.
I want to thank Prism Counseling in Salem. When you're struggling with life's challenges, you deserve a therapist who gets you. Prism Counseling offers one-on-one therapy for adults who live outside the lines. Learn more at prismcounselingsalem.com.
So visit the snack table for tasty freeze-dried candies, refreshing sodas, and chips. Your purchases directly support our junior skaters. Fuel up and cheer them on.
And again, we want to thank Legacy Law, expert estate planning for every move. Roll with confidence. Craft your estate plan with precision with Stephanie and Palmblad of Willamette Legacy Law.
Got Lemony Stitches showing off there on the track, stretching and skating at the same time. Lemony Stitches, multitasking.
Yes, that's what happens when you're young. You have a ton of energy.
If I could stretch like that, if I did that, I think I'd hurt myself. All right, we've got Katie Postma jamming for Guns and Friends and 33 Lemony Stitches for 8-Wheel Assassins. Lemony Stitches backward skating into lead jammer. It doesn't matter which way you're facing as long as you're moving in the right direction. Lemony Stitches picking up 2 points before calling the end of jam number 5.
And on the line for Guns and Friends, we got Veronica Dodge against Grim Carey for the Assassins. And Grim Carey gets out of the pack, picking up lead jammer for the Assassins.
And on the outside,
Veronica Dodge hitting the outside. It's like by Mini Mart, picks up a penalty. Puts the Assassins on a power jam. Grim Carey hops, skipping, and jumping through the pack, picking up 4 points.
well, that was a graceful slam.
I think that was Walt Hittman on that hit. Yes, pun intended.
And we've got an official review requested by Guns and Friends.
And again, I want to thank Willamette Legacy Law, expert estate planning. For every move, roll with confidence, craft your estate plan with precision. With Stephanie Palmblad of Willamette Legacy Law.
And during this official review for our spectators who are aged 21 years and older, check out Santiam Brewing at the back of the arena. Beer and cider made right here in Salem, Oregon. That's Santiam Brewing.
It looks like, according to these announcements, the after party is going to be at the Shack Bar and Grill. So if you like karaoke, go to the Shack Bar and Grill. So Guns and Friends, one of the skating out of bounds overturned. It is not going to stand. Guns and Friends will not retain official review. And the lone jammer out there for the Assassins is Lemony Stitches. Veronica Dodge back in the pack and taking out my Dixie Enormous. Veronica Dodge picking up lead jammer for Guns and Friends. And Dodge creating offense of their own, coming through the pack. Picking up 4 points.
Go 129, Carl jamming for Guns and Friends, and 115, Ragnar Roxy out for 8-Wheel Assassins.
And Roxy picking up lead jammer for the Assassins. But track cut penalty, called that too soon.
Carl pushing past Demolition Man. Demolition Man unable to take out Carl. Number 139, Katie Postma making an opening for Carl.
Carl picking up 4 points on that pass.
Carl recycled by number 1, Mini Mart. Carl right into the shoulders of Tiny Tank. And Demolition Man recycled by Demolition Man.
Demolition Man picking up a penalty. We'll go to the sin bin and think about what they did. Roxy countered off, picking up 4 points. My bad. Guns and Friends picking up 8 points. And just a 130 Assassins. Guns and Friends 106. With about 17 minutes left in this half.
24 points is not much in Derby. This is still anyone's game.
Yeah, 24 points, that's like one jam.
Looks like we have a little timeout to clean up a spill. Very important that our track is safe for our skaters here at the Madhouse.
Online for the
Triple one.
Assassins. We got Grim Carry and Belly Flop for Guns and Friends. Guns and Friends picking up Lee Jammer. Got a fast pack. The Belly Flop coming into the pack, calling it off. Picks up 2 points.
Triple six, double three. Ash-tastic and Lemony Stitches out jamming for their respective teams. Lemony Stitches catching the shoulder of number 7 Khan and skating through the blockers of Guns and Friends.
Stitches with the apex jump. And gets out of the pack. Puts up 4 points.
Wheel Assassins down 2 blockers. Triple six Ash-tastic still looking for that opening. Ash-tastic finding a way past Tiny Tank.
Stitches making it out of the pack, picking up 4 points.
Stitches with the assist there by Demolition Man. Assessing the situation.
The Assassins picking up 8 points on that jam. 139 Wheel Assassins, 108 Guns and Friends.
Wheel gonna start off 1 blocker down. Geiser finishing up a penalty. .115 Ragnar Roxy sent to the box. No lead jammer in jam number 11.
Running dodge hit out and recycled by Geiser. Roxy getting in that pack with help from Geiser, picking up 4 points. Dodge almost out of the pack, taken on by Geiser. Eight-point jam for the Assassins. With Grim Carry on the line for the Assassins. Carl out there for Guns and Friends. And Carl tiptoeing outside, picking up lead jammer for Guns and Friends. And Carl with an apex jump, picking up 4 more points for Guns and Friends. And Carl with a little shake and bake, picking up 4 points. 8-point jam for Guns and Friends.
Got 12 minutes left in the second half. Belly flop out for Guns and Friends. Number 33, Lemony Stitches for 8 Wheel Assassins. Belly flop into the hip of 010 Dixie Normus and recycled. Lemony Stitches, lead jammer with an apex jump over 1776. Roll versus Wade. Calling the end of that jam.
So you get invited to like tournaments and stuff like that?
1940. All right, we've got an official timeout.
With this official timeout, I want to thank Traveling Wheels. Did you know you can also skate right here in the Madhouse? Join Traveling Wheels on Friday nights for their open skate events from 7:30 to 10 o'clock. Check travelingwheels.com for more information and be sure to ask about their birthday packages.
I believe Killer Wheels for 8 Wheel Assassin is in charge of that. Go talk to her.
And Veronica Dodge out there for Guns and Friends. Guy Sir out there for the Assassins.
And it is a foot race. Guy Sir almost losing it there.
Veronica Dodge saying, hello, I'm right here. And we got a fast pack.
Guy Sir right over number.
Guys are picking up 4 points for the Assassins.
Over Charlie Chang. Both teams picking up 4 points in that very quick jam.
It's almost like a speed skate out there.
Maybe the Olympics need some speed skaters.
I used to speed skate as a kid, actually.
That's really cool. Did you skate with Apollo Ono?
No. I don't think Apollo Ono skated back in the 80s. Speaking of skating, we got Katie Postma out there picking up lead jammer for Guns and Friends. Postma getting past Demolition Man, calling it off. Picking up 3 points for Guns and Friends. 151 Assassins, 124 Guns and Friends. 9 minutes left in this half. Timeout Assassins. With that timeout, we want to thank Willamette Legacy Law. Expert estate planning for every move. Roll with confidence. Craft your estate plan with precision with Stephanie Palmblad of Willamette Legacy Law. And we also want to give a big shout out to all officials, skating and non-skating, and volunteers on and off the track. Cherry City Roller Derby is a non-profit organization, and all officials are here today and completely volunteer. Please give our officials a big round of applause. We could not put this game on without them.
When for those of you who follow roller derby or junior roller derby, a big shout out to Adam Splitter. Adam has been selected to be an official rep in the junior championship in Chicago, Illinois in July.
I wonder if Adam is going to bring back any pizza. Chicago has excellent pizza.
Chicago's got a lot of cool things.
And out there for Guns and Friends, we got Belly Flop going against Lemony Stitches for the Assassins. Stitches on the outside, picking up lead jammer for the Assassins. Belly Flop being recycled.
Recycled by collateral damage. Yeah, we're not sure. Is this Collateral's first adult jam? Or adult bout?
I believe so. I think they're also skating with Concussion as well. And Stitches getting out of the pack, picking up 4 points.
Several of the skaters that are here today.
Stitches with an apex jump, calls it off from the ground, picks up 4 points.
Several of the skaters out here today were former juniors and are now skating for the adult league, along with the OGs.
That's right, juniors are the future of roller derby. Out there for the Assassins, we got Ragnar Roxy going against Carl for Guns and Friends. And Roxy picking up lead jammer. Oh, no, I called that too soon. Roxy getting a track cut penalty, putting Guns and Friends on a power jam.
Carl recycled by Flossie.
Carl getting past Flossie is lead jammer.
Still anyone's game. And there is
We got a fast pack with Carl coming up to the pack. Carl hit out by Dixie Normus, recycled.
Ragnar Roxy back from penalty right into the back, number 36, Destroy.
But Carl recycled by Thistle. Carl calls it off, picks up 4 points. 159 Assassins, 128 Guns and Friends. 6 minutes left in this half. Out there for Guns and Friends, they got Veronica Dodge going against Grim Carey for the Assassins.
Neither jammer finding an opening behind these blockers.
That's right, great defense by both teams right now. But Dodge, with a swing and a miss by Demolition Man, it gets out for lead jammer. Dodge getting into the pack, calling it off, picking up 2 points. And just a 133 Guns and Friends, a 159 Assassins. Belly flop out there for Guns and Friends. Lemony Stitches out there for the Assassins. Belly flop.
Number 17 out on the inside. Belly flop as lead. Lemony Stitches on their heels.
Belly flop coming into the pack. Calling it off. Picks up 3 points. Guns and Friends, these past couple jams chipping away at the score. Timeout GNR.
All right, 4 minutes left in period number 2. And out as lead jammer, we've got number 139, Katie Postma on their heels, Guy Sir. Postma not taking any chances, calling the end of that jam. Got triple one, Grim Carey with the star on their head for 8 Wheel Assassins. And 1942.
As Veronica Dodge out there for Guns and Friends. Start that jam, hit to the inside. Is
Grim
dodged
recycled by
Dixie.
Motomari. Motomani trying to hold back number 111.
Dodge getting out of the pack, picking up lead jammer for Guns and Friends.
Veronica Dodge into the shoulder of 110. All right, looks like there's a star pass to number 897 Thistle.
We got timeout black. Guns and Friends picking up 3 points on that jam. 136 Guns and Friends, 159 Assassins.
So if you're thinking about what you might want to pick up during our next break, we do have a drink truck, Pop Fusion Pacific Northwest outside for tasty treats and refreshing non-alcoholic beverages. We've got Santiam Brewery for our guests ages 21 and older. Check out Santiam Brewing at the back of the arena. Beer and cider made right here in Salem, Oregon.
And on the line for the Assassins, we've got Lemony Stitches going against Belly Flop for Guns and Friends. And Belly Flop picking up Lead Jammer for Guns and Friends. Belly Flop picking up a back block penalty, putting Assassins on a power jam.
Lemony Stitches gliding right through the center. Power jam for Wheel Assassins.
Stitches hit out and recycled.
Stitches looking to make their way around a tripod, recycled back by 129. La Cucaracha.
Belly Flop making an apex jump, picking up 4 points. Belly Flop getting past Tiny Tank, picking up 4 points. 8-point jam so far for Guns and Friends.
We've got a star pass to Tiny Tank.
And with our period clock ending, look at the jam clock.
So we got
Belly Flop
15
picking up
seconds left
4 more
on.
points.
8 seconds left in this jam. This jam will go to time. And there you have it, your unofficial score. 152 Guns and Friends, 168 Wheel Assassins.
We're going to wait for the official score. We got to cross some T's, dot some I's. And you can make your way to the edge of the red tape to get a high five from your favorite skater. Winners of this bout, give it up for 8 Wheel Assassins!